What's up, Gregory?
So, the Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race.
Indeed.
Indeed. Are you familiar with Uncle Ted?
Uncle Ted? I
Yeah,
think so.
our mutual Uncle Ted. He's like Uncle Jeff, but he's in prison.
Oh, Uncle Ted.
Uncle Ted Kaczynski. Yeah, he's Polish.
You just Google our Uncle Ted.
You don't know who Ted Kaczynski is?
Yes. Sorry. I Yes, he is my uncle. I always knew him as Uncle Una.
Uncle Una.
Nickname.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a low level Chapo cell you are to not know.
I know.
Semi obscure American terrorist. Ted Kaczynski.
I'm a failure is what I am.
I know. I'm such a high level Chapo cell. I actually I make jokes about the 9/11 bombers by name, but I forgot what their names were.
How can you make a joke about their names if you don't know what their names are?
Well, because you remember sometimes. It's like one of them is oh wow,
In passing.
did you know that when you Google 9/11, it says people also search for the Holocaust?
They're the same thing.
Yeah, except Israel did 9/11 and they didn't do the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Unless they did.
1,000 deaths.
2,000 deaths, 3 million deaths, 6 million deaths. I'm not a denier. I don't know. But so
what can you do? What can you do? Oh, 9/11 is called Patriot Day?
Fucking where?
That's what Google's telling me. Holiday, Patriot Day.
Holiday, bro. It should be a federal holiday. I should get out of school instead of having to watch the same documentary every year about it.
We just stopped talking about it in school. Like
yeah,
it doesn't
when you
it doesn't
get
have
old enough, they make you stop talking about it. Kind of weird moment. This is actually funny, I guess, for the pod. I woke up yesterday and there were a bunch of cops and firefighters outside my door. Come to find out, one of my neighbors died. We don't know which neighbor or what happened, but they're dead. And so there's a lot of people at their house, and there's a guy in a high visibility vest walking around behind their house, and I just saw him out of my window and realized my window was open, and I closed
it. You don't want to get got, do you?
I mean, yeah. I also just don't. I don't know. Southern morning culture is kind of bullshit.
Guess so.
Guess so.
Guess so. I mean, what's the northern morning culture?
I don't know. I think you just do a lot of antidepressants, but in the South, it's like your whole fucking family for 15 states drives in.
They all come in, yeah.
And it's like it's the middle of a fucking pandemic, so actually you can't have a funeral in South Carolina right now.
Zoom funeral. Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be powerful.
It would be powerful. Like hearing the eulogy while the Wi-Fi is like cutting in and out, like and he was a genius.
That's what they did for Robert Trump.
Zoom funeral?
Yeah, I wish. No, they actually just had a normal funeral, but it would have been funnier if it was a Zoom funeral.
So
just a big ass projector on the wall. Yeah, sure.
Of like his dead body. Instead of just one last thought. Instead of like the casket in front of you, it's like a projected image of the dead body onto the wall. And you go up there and pay your respects instead in case the body has coronavirus. Write that down.
I was thinking.
Anyways, I'm Shay. Great to be back.
I'm Thomas. Still here. We've been away for I think a fortnight or something. I'm back in school.
How long has it?
No, it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, me too.
Speaking of funerals, the DNC was last week. And it was a funeral for all the people who have no health care.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was very, very dour. You know, downplayed. But it was interesting to watch. I love seeing the same speech over and over and over again. One of my favorite hobbies. So I greatly enjoyed the DNC, actually.
Yeah, I mean, my only thing was they should have nominated Bashar al-Assad instead of Biden.
Tulsi Gabbard would have loved that.
Is she pro
Remember when she
Bashar?
said that? She is pro Bashar. You didn't know that?
The
Like
fuck,
BFFs.
Tulsi Gabbard office.
You remember when Tulsi said that Hillary Clinton was something like the manifestation of the rot within the Democratic Party?
That's because she got trash pussy, bro.
Oh, I know she was upset. She was hot though, with that like one streak of silver hair. Anyways, what were your highlights from the convention? What did you enjoy the most?
I really liked at the very end when Biden waved at a clapping wall, which was just a massive Zoom call.
That was the
I didn't know you could have more than 9 people on a Zoom call like that you're looking at the same time. That was pretty big.
I don't think it was live. I think those were pre-recorded clappings.
Oh, almost
I
certainly.
really
Almost
enjoyed
certainly.
Yeah. I really enjoyed Camel Laugh, also known as Kamala, waving at the screen with her little like smile thing that she does. Like she thought she was so amused. She's like with her little fake smile. So I greatly enjoyed that.
Her husband is the ugliest man I've ever seen with a brown woman. He's hunched.
What he
dude.
looks like.
He's hunched as fuck. While you're looking up that, guess what Bashar al-Assad's birthday is?
What is it? Is it
9/11, 1965. He
What
did
the
9/11, bro. It wasn't even Osama. It was fucking
It
Bashar.
was him the whole time.
I also love that K-Hive has decided Douglas Imhoff is going to be the hottest first man.
He's not hot.
He's not hot. He's also a year younger than Bashar al-Assad. And is also born 4 days after me on October 13th. So his birthday is Friday the 13th. 1 out of every 7 times.
Uh-oh. When does that fall on Friday the 13th this year? Is it a Friday this year or not?
I don't think so, because Halloween is a Friday or a Saturday. But I think actually, wait, if Halloween's a Saturday, then yes.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you rather fuck Doug or Bashar?
Bashar, hands down, bro. Baathism based as fuck. Baathism is the Syrian answer to the national question.
No, but have you seen his little mustache?
That's exactly why I want him, bro. He's basically the cool dad from Modern Family, but slightly yellow.
Yeah, he's just a little yellow.
He used to be white as fuck.
What happened?
He probably just eats a lot of curry or something. I don't fucking know.
I was thinking about some kind of joke with the chemical weapons. But
I don't know. I mean, he's bad people, but I don't think he actually does anything bad. He's just bad because Baathism.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know, honestly, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was just a complete lie.
Yeah.
September 11th, what a guy. Now, did he appropriate his Baathism from Mr. Hussein?
His
first name
father
Obama?
invented Baathism. Oh, from Obama.
Oh.
Obama's actually just a Marxist. Obama's not of any branch.
No. He's
just a Marxist Muslim.
He's a Marxist and a Muslim. So he has done the unthinkable and synthesized so Q, and we would have to be wearing hijabs right now.
Yeah, I actually do wear a hijab because I live in Muslim Brotherhood controlled Atlanta. It's also because bottom, actually, they don't make the women wear them, just the bottoms to identify.
Oh, Well, yes, I would definitely be wearing a hijab then. That's
Yeah,
genius, actually.
yeah, because you don't like nobody wants a woman when you could just have a comrade.
Comrade. You're right. Now, what did you think about Hillary Clinton's hair?
At the DNC, was I supposed
DNC.
to? Oh, it's all thin.
Yeah.
There's like none left. Yeah, she's not doing well. She looks like Carol Baskins.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she does.
She's also not dressed well. Why would you wear a off-white but not cream pantsuit with no titty with a pearl necklace, no makeup?
Tid.
Awful. The
She looks like a snowman.
She also just
The sun
built
comes.
wrong as fuck. Like she just hasn't aged well.
Oh, I greatly enjoyed hearing her talk about how Putin was poisoning his like political rivals or something. This was like after the convention she
Mhm.
was on with Anderson Cooper or something. And I just thought it was really ironic. Like the great evil of killing and poisoning and you know shot themselves in the back of a car, political opponent. And it just seems like she would be appreciative of those things knowing her background. But I guess not. I suppose she'd prefer her political enemies to be sodomized by a bayonet for a half an hour, but
Yeah, yeah. There's also the thought that oh, I fucking forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it. So actually Halloween 2020 would have been perfect. It was gonna be Saturday. It was gonna be a blue moon, so the second full moon in the month.
oh my god.
It was gonna be daylight saving time, so there would have been an extra hour. It'd have been 25 hours long. But the libs stole it from us, man.
Yes.
Fucking bullshit libs. Um,
If if China didn't like Joe Biden so much, we would not be in this situation. That's what I've taken away from the Republican convention so far.
yeah, sorry. One of my baby gays just texted me, "This just in: aliens are communists." I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, Posadas forever."
We been knew this. I'm so excited. Well, I guess we have to have nuclear war before the aliens come.
Yeah, we do have to have nuclear annihilation, but only of the bourgeois. Oh fuck, the person who makes this blog about how to keep Halloween kind of fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't be
How to
surprised
keep it
if
what?
someone who has a blog about Halloween would look kind of fucked, but this person's real fucked.
It's their favorite day of the year because they get to go out and be normal if they look weird. Send me a picture. What do they look like?
Unironically, my favorite holiday. I'm actually really pissed. Let's see if I can copy this image. It's coming over
I feel like
Discord.
Halloween just never lives up to the hype.
Maybe not
Oh
for
no.
Halloween. I think I'm gonna try and have a Halloween party with some friends. If you want to come, we will. You can come. You just have to drive
How
5
far?
hours.
How far is the drive?
Good
5 hours.
question. I will.
I'm sure I
It's
could
not
do it.
5 hours. I don't think it's from here to W Town, right? Don't say the town, but just say
Yes,
W Town or yes. Okay.
B town.
Oh, it's actually much worse than five. Oh, it is 5 hours. Okay, it's 5 hours by
Oh,
toll road. It's 5 hours by toll road.
toll road.
Yeah, it's
You think I am
seven
a
hours 11
liberal?
minutes if you don't take
Oh
a
my
toll road, and then
god.
6.5 hours if you go through our if you go through the town named after a slaver, and then the town which is green, and then the other town named after a slaver.
Hmm. Bet you just love your state.
Typical, yeah, typical East Coast bullshit road. It's actually the straight line is the longest way.
Wow. Wow. I guess I'll be paying the toll like a lib and
Troll road.
Halloween. Troll road. Well, what about the RNC? I mean, DNC was pretty unremarkable actually. Like I was immensely bored the entire time. I read an article in the paper the next morning about Michelle Obama's vote necklace and like how important it was that it and how everybody wanted one. Just the bottom of the barrel for coverage on this event. You even notice her necklace the first time?
Bitch, she had a necklace on.
And it said vote for Joe Biden.
Now all the women I go
See?
with are gonna buy them. Internet goes wild for
If it said
local
vote.
jewelers quote vote necklace after Michelle Obama's DNC speech. It's also written in like child's font. Can you
It's
imagine
symbolic.
being Barack and going to suck your transgender wife's titties and you just see vote on her collarbone?
I think what was supposed to happen with these necklaces are like you write out your name. So I'm on Google Images and there's like someone with one that says like Maddie on it. But instead of writing her name Michael, she wrote vote.
Oh my gosh, I'm so ready for Halloween. How to make an apple cider slush. What is that? What is it? What does an apple cider
The fuck?
slush sound like?
Please don't make that. Don't that's perverted.
Let me show you what it looks like. Also, this person
I
has
don't want to see
a
it.
Halloween book. No, you need to see it. It's important.
Ooh,
It
this
looks comrades with who exist in the realm of listening to a podcast. It is a glass cup filled with brown slush, which is clearly cinnamon. Has a Ingles glazed cinnamon donut hanging out of the side, 2 apple slices in the top, and the straw is actually just a tube of cinnamon that cost more than like
oh.
a slave made in Cambodia. That's by just straight cinnamon. If you want a copy of Something Wicked This Way Comes, The Haunting of Hill House, The History of Halloween, and The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. Actually, most of those are good.
How
Hmm?
how much of that do you think you would have to drink in order to die?
Well, it's actually made of apple cider, lemon juice, and cinnamon.
Okay.
So probably not that much, considering that is also
Yeah.
there's also a lump of cinnamon sugar on top.
Let's see, how much cinnamon does the body need to die?
Well, if you
I'm not gonna look that
inhale
up. I'm
it,
sure half the
not much at all. If you just go like kids did in 2015.
Didn't people like suffocate on that?
It'll irritate your lungs and make them produce a lot of fluid, and you'll dry drown.
Add that to the list.
Funnily enough, it wouldn't be that different than dying of COVID 99% of the time. Unless
Oh,
you're
for
a
real?
poor bastard who has like massive organ failure or something.
Yeah, I saw somewhere where a 6-year-old child died of COVID because they had organ failure.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised. Okay, I'm not a COVID truther. I'm just saying you'd be surprised. Like people flu every year, and it actually causes mass organ failure.
Really?
Yeah, you
But
could.
I feel like is that just in like old people?
Oh no, and like you could wake up, go to high school, have a common cold, not know it, and keel over in the middle of class.
Yeah.
It's happened. It just isn't reported on because it's like I mean it's literally happened since the dawn of man.
Never
Oh,
know when.
so she made a playlist for spooky summer vacation music. Um, and I also need to ask a guy in the Discord in another Discord server. God, I'm so gay for mentioning Discord. Um, if he
Yeah.
make some music for us, but here's a good spooky summer vacation. Highway to Hell.
This is so depressing to me.
It's depressing that there's such a thing as summer Halloween.
Spooky summer. I thought it was
Summer.
Christmas in July.
To be fair, I just watch horror movies all year round. A lot of influencers are actually doing a lot of Halloween stuff right now. I don't know. I think they're trying to get a bunch of people killed.
Yeah. casting spells and shit.
Casting spells, dude. The little witches casting their little spells and shit.
Fuck the moon.
The moon,
Oh
man.
my god. I knew something was wrong.
They also put hexes on the Fae and shit. I could actually probably get into that, but I won't because it's kind of cringe. Trick-or-treating alternatives. How about not? I actually had a conversation about this with my mom, and she was like, I thought Halloween could be done safely if you wore masks. And I'm like, yeah, so let's go up to somebody's door.
Yeah.
And they open the door, all the little COVID particles sprinkle out. And then I pick up the piece of candy that they coughed on right before they opened the door. And I was like, what are you going to do? Leave a bucket of candy at the road with like Lysol next to it? Except then when you pick up the Lysol, now the Lysol's covered in COVID. So you have to have a line of Lysol cans going down the road.
Wow. I mean, I think if we send kids back to school, Halloween should be fine. Like, I don't know if you've seen some of the pictures of just this like thin, maybe 3-foot long film hanging down from the ceiling in front of the teacher's desk. Have you seen pictures like that?
The teachers are living in a McDonald's drive-thru. Got the what good is that? It's aerosolized. It's aerosol. It's in the air conditioning.
Now, how effective do you think masks are?
Again, not a COVID truther. I don't think they're worth a goddamn. I think they're just there so that Americans will go spend what little money they have.
You're totally right. I 100% agree. Like you're telling me that if I wear this
go ahead.
I was you tell me that I'm gonna wear this like bandana from the dollar store and it's gonna stop every particle that's coming out of my mouth.
Take a fucking listen. I'm not a scientist. I actually am a scientist. I'm a Marxist. That's a scientist. Take a can of Lysol, put it behind your mask, and spray it every time you talk. And tell me how much Lysol. The only way you're not going to get COVID is if you're a good vol cell like me and never leave your house for anything.
Wow. You'll be like the last person on Earth.
I will be, by God.
Backyard. I have to leave my house.
Listen. Catch charges this year by just setting up a candy hunt in your yards so that the kids can go wander through them and pick up candy and also nude photos of you and your wife.
I think Uncle Jeff came up with that one. maybe Uncle Jerry. I don't know.
Candy graveyard. Fill your yard with headstones and distribute candy in bowls by each one. They can wander the graveyard until they find their favorite for quote-unquote contactless trick-or-treating, except that 5-year-old children lick their hands constantly.
I can totally imagine them just like sifting through the candy in the bowls with like their disgusting little kid hands and like putting the candy in their mouth. Oh, wow. Genius.
Trick or treat indoors. Have a few friends or family and station them in rooms around your house. Give them the candy and then let your kiddos trick or treat from room to room.
What about socially distanced bobbing for apples? You spray some like Lysol in the water.
Buy a truckload of apples, go down to the community pool and dump them in. A kid got thrown out of my school for getting free apples from the cafeteria and filling his bathtub with them.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was, but they got mad that he had like 500 apples. Free apples that they give out.
Hey?
He had like 500 of them.
Had he been saving them up?
Yeah, but they wouldn't go bad because he put them in the freezer.
Oh, I just thought that they wouldn't go bad because they're like those school apples that are like made of some kind of plastic.
No, real good eating ones.
I got those good apples.
Damn. Oh yeah, South Carolina has really good apples, actually. So the best suggestion I see here for how to have a Halloween this year is called Yeet the Treats, where you make the children stand in the street and you just throw candy at them. Now that having said, COVID will just hold on to the candy. So I don't think it matters.
I think that's a great idea. I think it'd be okay if everyone went as like a hazmat person this year. Like that was the mandatory costume. Everyone had to wear the hazmat suit.
Or better yet, just go ahead and everyone get it and grandma can die.
Yeah, I mean, fuck grandma. We need to clear up Social Security a little bit anyway. So
Listen, the only way I'm gonna get Social Security is if everybody's grandma dies. So
it's the truth.
there's nothing to be done.
To be honest, if Joe Biden gets elected, we probably won't have Social Security, even if grandma dies.
Because he's gonna spend it all on himself, little greedy old fuck. He's only 200 years old. Like, I mean, I hate Bernie. I hate Dim Sucks. Can you imagine if he was like 8 years younger and just ran again in 4 years?
Odd.
God almighty.
Do you think he would win?
Yeah, he'll win eventually.
He's gonna die before then. You could totally just like prop up his corpse and play like a speaker because he says the same shit, you know.
Well,
Medicare for all.
And his like, dead
AOC's
body.
gonna run as a true dim suck, which is to say she's gonna promise nothing and deliver less.
Have a you know she's gonna be up there talking about the Green New Deal with me.
You cut out.
I said she's gonna be up there talking about the Green New Deal with Nancy Pelosi. You know, girl boss moment.
Truly. Let's see what they have.
She'll win though.
AOC, I don't know. I think that the future of presidential campaigns is actually to just do camming. Cam girl run.
Just like yeah.
Like just send feet pics, make memes. Except not like Joshua
Yes.
for college.
Amy's got the right idea.
What'd you say? Who has the right idea?
I said Amy's got the right idea. Amy Klobuchar.
Except she only showed us the
Mob.
back of her feet. She actually saves the real things for her high-end donors.
Yeah, it's a little tease.
Yeah. Haunted Island drive-through haunted house. I actually, if you were a kulak, you could probably do a pretty good drive-through haunted house. Actually, to have a lot of properties, you have to be a kulak or a real Southerner.
Yeah,
because we all know that one ass family who like wears Walmart clothes that are 3 sizes too small, and they like own 9,000 acres.
Okay, so you know that have you heard of that haunted house? I think it's called McCamey Manor or something, where you go in and they like torture you or something, and it's some ex-Marine. Have you heard of that?
The one touch you and beat you, except it's actually just like torture, like literally torture. Yeah. Also a non-profit.
For what?
Meaning they don't pay taxes.
Oh, he only accepts payment for his pet dogs. There's one in Alabama. Great.
There's 2 of them.
No guest has made it through. Yeah, I guess so.
Bro, I bet I could.
Do it. I'll wait for you.
You'll wait for me at the door, huh? I mean, my thing
let's
is...
see. Here's what you'll have to do. You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Employees of the manor may physically assault patrons, hit them with vibrating toys, waterboard them, force them to eat and drink unknown substances. That's where I'm out. Have them bound and gagged, or engage in other forms of physical and psychological torture. One journalist mentions that
in communities,
what you need is what?
Oh, I'll tell you what you need.
You
need a high quality masochist. If you just went on Grindr and just went real deep, you could find somebody that could make it through.
Bet you could. have to go into like
On a
no
GIMP
profile
site,
picture grinder.
what you do, bro? Listen, you get a GIMP on Grinder. You put him in the suit. You hand him over to the nice people in the Candy Manor. He will come out 8 hours later a new man. Can't see, can't do anything except walk in a straight line. Oh god.
That's so scary. Wow, there's a wait list of 24,000 people, so we're gonna have to
It's
wait a few
free.
years. Is it free?
Yeah, it's free. You just donate money to the dogs. It's what
Yeah, the dog
nonprofit.
food. That's right.
Yeah.
Wow. So it says here that if there's a new 10-hour experience called Desolation, which offers a prize of $20,000 if you complete.
This sounds
Oh,
like
but it deducts $500 for every failed challenge. So I guess there's like challenges, or if you cuss, profanity.
say goddamn
Send a Mormon through there.
no more, man. Send a Southern Baptist. Come on. You can't
They'll
send
crack
one.
easily.
You have to send 2 Mormons because if you only send one, then the rules don't apply.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you can put them in their little missionary suits. Send them through there. They'll make it.
I saw a Mormon mission at the local university the other day. Me and a friend. There were like
You
6
speak to them.
guys in a car. Absolutely not. Do I look like I talk to Mormons? The closest I
gosh.
get is I'll go roast a Jehovah Witness at the downtown next to the school.
See, Jehovah's Witnesses are different. I will roast a Jehovah's Witness, but I have some sort of unknown respect for Mormons. I don't know why. They're just so dedicated to their practice in a way that like hardly any Americans are.
Like us trad cats. We're Jehovah's Witness might kidnap you and make you like their pet or something, and they also think like black or less than. But like trad cats, you get to
That's the
use
truth.
obscure slurs that aren't racially based.
How many real trad cats are there in this country?
I was one for a minute. There's there are probably less than 200,000 actual Marxists in this country. There's probably about 100,000 trad cats. Like trad cats that practice, right? Like trad cats that actually are not just groypers, like that understand what they're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Treats for good monsters. I'm sorry, I'm reading about how to make a Halloween party according to this blog.
You're planning several months ahead.
It actually just tells you how to afford it. It doesn't tell you anything about how to make it.
Oh. Well, you just buy the stuff and put it on a big pile in the middle of the floor.
That's kind of fun.
And then like each person gets to decorate a little bit. That's fun.
So apparently a lot of people are going to be going as the Scoops Ahoy employees from Stranger Things this year.
Oh my god.
Which
I thought that happened last year.
You know what? This is for 2019.
Oh.
It's still funny. It's still funny.
It was funny. I don't think I saw one person in a Scoops Ahoy fucking Stranger Things outfit.
Woody from Toy Story.
I didn't even watch that
with
season.
one arm.
I was Woody from Toy Story.
With one arm.
So cute.
Scar
No,
from
I
The
had both
Lion
my arms.
King, but it's actually just drag. If you
Yeah.
if
Oh, yeah.
you
Love
let
the
a
queer-coded
12-year-old
villains.
girl do your drag makeup, you can be literally any Disney villain because they all look the same.
Oh my gosh. Here's a funny thing. Anytime that there's like a queer-coded villain on the screen, my father was like, "Man, I just want to punch him." I'm sitting next to him.
We all just want to punch queers. Listen, go out today. Find one.
Just go on the street. That's activism.
Activism is punching a gay, yeah. I mean, that's what that's the Polish answer to the national question is actually just tradcath, and you beat the hell out of a minority.
I think that we should go to Poland and live in the anti-LGBT zones that they have. Like that's a great idea. Just like gay exclusionary zones.
Yeah, I can take you to a Latin mass, except it's actually just in Polish, but we pretend it's Latin because nobody speaks Polish.
Okay.
Oh.
Dead language.
Oh, the owner of this blog is on Instagram Live every night.
Talking about Halloween?
Yeah, she interviews her quote unquote Halloween friends
This is awful.
every night with pink tips on blonde hair.
Oh my god. How is there this much to say about Halloween?
Bro, it's a blog. Probably makes stupid good money. Literally free money
I know.
if you run a blog, bro.
I mean, there's infinite recipes for like pumpkin cupcakes.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't even. You know what? There's a massive recipe section. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be the biggest section. Apple cider margaritas, watermelon lime,
Oh my god.
popsicles, pineapple cider,
Ooh.
frozen pumpkin juice,
Okay.
almond.
Some of these sound good. Coffin?
Yeah, like a chocolate coffin.
Life size?
No, it's a candy.
I have to admit something.
What?
After hearing about these Halloween tips and tricks, I can no longer be a Marxist.
You need
These
that. You need
can't happen without like capitalism. Can't live in a society where there's not an apple cider slushy.
So, what if I told you that in one of the secret Marxist hadiths, he actually says that commodity production is actually just when you make seasonal treats.
Season
Chocolate.
That has no right being that funny.
Tell me how burnt this quote unquote dark chocolate pumpkin tart looks. I also don't know what a tart is outside of like homosexual activities. There's a pumpkin white hot chocolate that she has put in glasses that leads me to believe it's not actually hot. And there's also less fluid in here.
Ew.
There's air.
What type of what type of person drinks? Well, what type of person eats white chocolate? First of all, that's my question.
The best kind of chocolate, other than dark chocolate.
Yeah, dark chocolate is the best.
Macaroons.
Again, socialism is when no milk chocolate. So,
oh my god, she made vegan pumpkin ice cream. Oh my god. It's bananas, but instead of it's bananas instead of cream, so it's actually just pumpkin and banana.
Oh, banana frozen.
Oh, that's haram. That's haram. You can't cook a banana enough to get the worms out of it, man. That's haram. Pumpkin. Listen to this. Pumpkin dinner rolls, bro.
Oh, that actually sounds good. I'm sorry.
What's a biscotti and why does it look lewd?
Isn't a biscotti like a cheap cracker or something? They give you on airplanes.
Pumpkin and gingerbread.
Okay, this shit is looking good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to denounce Marxism. There's no seasonal treats in
the
socialism.
Italian answer to the national question is actually just food.
Oh, that's the truth.
Bling your
you know what?
With lapel pins. Go ahead.
I'm sick of Italians.
The worst
you haven't eaten real Italian. Yeah, I'm from Long Island. You try my fucking stromboli. Shut the fuck up. I'm eating Papa John's, bitch.
Ooh, over here.
Sorry. Mamma mia. Eat my fucking pepperoni. Eat the fucking calzone. Mamma mia. Italians are great.
Back in time, I would watch season 3 of The Sopranos as it came out on television because that was the best season of television ever in human history.
Never watched The Sopranos.
Oh my
I'm a
god!
big
Don't
TV
ever
guy, to
say
be
that
honest with you.
again. Don't ever say that
I
again.
fucking love movies, but TV, like, I really can't do it.
Oh, you know what it is? You know what's this person's problem?
What?
They're a witch, but they've been a witch since before 2019.
So she makes Halloween treats?
She makes a Yule wreath. Washi tape? Washi tape. Halloween Christmas garland.
Sounds like a new infomercial.
Candy corn ornaments. Smoking cauldron chandelier.
Oh,
Just
she
house. Go ahead.
combines Halloween and Christmas.
It's Halloween in every holiday, including halfway to Halloween on May Day, just ruining the only labor.
Oh my god. That's our one day.
It's the only time we get, and it's not even an actual holiday in America. So
She should throw a May Day.
She made an amputated hand out of prosciutto wrapped in mozzarella, called an amputated appetizer.
Sounds fire, not gonna lie.
Like, mozzarella is disgusting. And look at it; it's a wad of cheese with prosciutto inside. I am a sucker for
Good.
good board, but this one's rough. We'll also pick one of these images to be the thumbnail with no explanation.
So far, I'm voting for the slushy. But the hand is good too. What is this? What is this? What rich people eat? Remember that tweet?
Dip shape.
It looks good. I'm so sorry.
Falafel fingers look like white people hands. Do you like falafel?
I do like falafel.
That's good. Now I don't like guacamole.
She put fucking ketchup with falafel.
She's white, bro. She's pink tips on blonde hair.
You know what? Those do look uncannily like white people fingers. White people fingers are so strange because they're like red, and then when you push anywhere on white people's skin, really, when you push down, it leaves that like white spot. You know,
Literally. Gender bender Hopper
So
from
funny.
Stranger Things. I'm just gonna come out
Does he
here.
wear a dress or something?
No, it's just a woman, but wearing her husband's shirt and jeans and loafers. I'm just gonna come out and say it. You don't have to describe things as gender bent anymore. You can actually just do the character, and people will just assume that that's your new gender identity. Truth be told,
Yeah, is the truth.
she has an obsession with the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Not surprising. Did you know that show's her
What's that?
mom?
I've never heard of that show.
Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. It's the new
Hmm.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch show on
I don't.
Oh, so
What's it called? Chilling Adventures.
yeah, of Sabrina. So she actually makes Easter Halloween too. She makes marbled Easter eggs.
Marbled.
Yeah, like she does the dye like smoky, like marbling.
Oh no. Oh no. This does look haram.
Bro, they did a black mass. They're literally haram. Like they literally brought on, okay, not to be a weird religious crank. They brought on actual Satanists, but not from the fun, inclusive Satanist church, from like the weird, obscure Satanist church to do a black mass for an episode.
What's the difference?
One of them is the newer Satanist church. Well, the newest one is basically just Wicca, but with Christian aesthetics. And then the one before that is the one by the guy who's just basically it's just Ayn Rand objectivism, but as a religion.
See,
and that one's all about basically just being cool. Yeah, the Church of Satan is like it's ego. It's ego-based, egotheism. It's
say
LaVey.
That again?
Anton LaVey, you're unfamiliar?
No.
Yes,
I am unfamiliar.
Yeah, he's an Ayn Randian egoist, basically. And then the one before him, well, his is vaguely racist, actually. But the one before him is just openly racist. And they brought on those guys because those are the ones
Okay.
Black Mass which is actually just the exact opposite of a normal mask. It's the same. It's identical to a normal mask, except that it's done in reverse and everything is intentionally perverted. Yada yada. It's kind of funny, but so that's actually unironically haram. But so I'm looking. This woman does Halloween conventions.
You go
to a Halloween
You
convention.
go.
Yeah, after COVID.
Yes. No, during COVID.
I'm gonna send you a picture. Are you
Looking for
familiar with pop culture movies over the past 20 years?
perhaps.
I want to know if you know who these girls are and if this is relevant anymore.
Uh-oh. One on the right looks familiar, but I don't know
I
who
don't
they
know
are.
the people, but like the characters. It's Heathers. Did you ever
No, I
see
don't.
Heathers?
I've heard of Heather's. I wanted to watch it because one of the girls at my school is like in the Heather's fandom, which I didn't know was a thing. But so she's been bugging me to watch it forever.
Yeah, so the killer, the bad guy in Heathers is a guy named JD who looks like a nondescript white with black hair. I know a person who thinks that he is JD. He went to my art school. He actually got kicked out.
Like
he thinks he
thinks
is the
that.
character. He
Oh,
calls JD. Beats women. Really weird guy. Really weird guy.
looks like a twink.
Oh yeah. Duh. Because twinks are the most evil people.
Yeah. Mm.
The reason twinks are gay is because
So I'm trying to grow my body hair.
They would beat them.
Yeah. Honestly. So no, now twinks just beat women verbally instead of physically.
Yeah, because they're all Bernie bros.
That one guy on Seeking Derangements.
Do you listen to Seeking Derangements?
I've heard a few episodes.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said, do you like it?
I do like it.
That's good. Have you listened to where they
like
just DJ the whole episode? Because one of them's actually like a Europop guy.
I haven't heard that one.
Pretty good. They do them like maybe once every other month.
What are their names?
Who knows? Faggot 1, queer.
Yeah, honestly.
Faggot 2, like
Latino faggot.
Latino faggot, but he's actually not even like I don't think he only does Latino like vaguely as a joke. It's kind of funny, but
He's not actually Latino? Oh no.
well, he is Latino. He is, but he's not like he doesn't progressive stack it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I get it. Oh, this brings me back to the DNC. Like all of the Latino women who spoke looked like Karens. I guess is the thing you can say.
Looks like
not
what?
an Karens.
Oh, I'll just say if they were gusanos.
Okay.
Do you know what a gusano is? We're trying to avoid the slur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no problem saying it because I'm pro Cuba. So Cuba's also
It's
not.
fine.
I don't know if you know this or not. Don't ever tell an MLM Cuba's socialist. They'll actually get really angry at you.
Yeah.
Just do it because it's vaguely not ironic at all. And I just like them, but I don't know. Spirit of Halloween costume. Now that's kind of odd. Is to just be the spirit. Oh God. Now I'm gonna send you an image, and I want you to tell me.
Now what do you dress up as?
Huh?
How do you dress up as the spirit of Halloween?
You look like this.
Okay, I have an issue. So you're telling me that this bitch eats, sleeps, and drinks Halloween 365 days a year. And all she did for her costume was put on a fucking black dress and a cape?
She also made her own headdress, which is actually just a wreath that she burnt.
Yeah. This is expected more.
She's probably someone who works at Microsoft's wife. She's someone.
Oh.
who just has absolutely nothing to do with her time except run a blog.
Mhm. Don't have any kids.
Absolutely no children.
Like
She hates pets.
35.
Can't keep plants alive.
You know what? You know what? I'm changing my outlook. I'm changing my goal in life. I want to be, let's say I'll be a St. Patrick's Day blogger.
The most kept man in American history is Saint.
St. Patrick's Day blogger.
If your blog gets big enough, you can go get a job at WAPO like all the other kept people.
Hmm.
11 Halloween ornaments for your Christmas tree.
Say again.
11 Halloween ornaments for your Christmas tree. She also decorates her bedroom with Halloween year round.
Okay. She like excited for Halloween to come because she's already living Halloween the whole year, so it's no different.
Grown ass people sleep in this bed, Shay.
It's upsetting.
Girl like
Oh no.
no.
You know those people that have like Minecraft weddings?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah. Minecraft wedding for sure.
Do a Minecraft wedding.
Oh, she's a
That'd be
Halloween.
epic.
Her purse is also Halloween themed year round.
Oh, I know she gets weird looks. She doesn't go out. She doesn't need a purse. She doesn't go anywhere.
No way in hell this human being exists in the world. Look at this.
No, she only has that because she doesn't leave her house.
You go to Whole Foods, you see a grown ass woman walking around with a purse that is made by Love Pain and Stitches on Etsy, who's actually a scammer and hasn't made anything in 2 years since 2018. And it's a jack-o'-lantern that's got an iPhone 4 with a Halloween case and a Halloween background. It's got coupons for Halloween themed items. It's got a book on how to be a good witch. It's got Halloween gift cards, candy, and her coin purse is actually a pencil holder with a jack-o'-lantern on the front.
To me, this seems like the natural ends of millennial culture.
Keeps a piece of rose quartz for protection next to her money.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you send all these people to private universities in Maine for 4 years where they accrue $2 million in debt, and then they marry Hank from accounting right before he becomes VP at a company. 2018 home tour. Kitchen, bathroom.
She did a home tour?
Yeah, she probably does one once a year. Yeah, she did her bathroom in 2015, 2016, 2017, and in 2018. Bonus read how to create a Halloween bathroom.
Think we could radicalize her?
No. Her business model is artisanal. You can't radicalize artisans. It's actually really hard.
Would you call her an artisan?
Yeah, she's an artist. Like going to art school and trying to radicalize is literally me saying that it's not art if you make it to sell it under capitalism and then getting the oddest looks. She signed Conan poster on her wall. Conan the show.
Yeah, I'm just perplexed. Like who watches Conan?
Who watches Conan? Like of all the late night guys, he's probably the least funny one.
You know what? I think she watches him because he is the spirit of Halloween. Let's get a picture of Conan.
Wait a second.
Probably.
Conan is still running.
Yeah.
Conan had
Tell me this doesn't look like
Rudolph on literally 4 days ago.
I want you to look at this picture. If I can figure out how to send it on fucking Discord.
You just paste it in there.
On,
You on mobile or PC?
on PC.
Hit
Here it
the
comes.
plus.
Here it comes.
The plus menu.
There he is.
Ugh.
Okay, tell me he doesn't look like the spirit of Halloween.
He does. Wait a second. Was Conan canceled? 1992. Oh my. Late
It's still on.
It's still on. It got canceled in 1994. Conan O'Brien must be 60 years old.
Oh no.
He's 57.
57?
People call him Grandpa Conan.
Ew. Look at this picture of him and tell me that he's 57.
I mean, there might be a picture from 10 years ago.
Might be a picture from 10 years ago.
Oh, God. He looks like Deauville. Hairline gone.
Yes. Why does he still have to put it up like that? Okay, worst late night hosts. Go.
Jimmy Kimmel.
No.
After
I'm gonna say
Jimmy
Fallon.
Fallon, then Colbert, then that one black Indian, whatever he is, British guy who's actually just racist as shit. And then David
Trevor
Letterman.
Noah. Yeah.
Yeah, Trevor Noah, and then David Letterman, and then Jay Leno.
Jay Leno still has a show.
Oh, he doesn't because he rapes. But
Oh.
he did from 92 to 09. He had a late night show.
How do you feel about John Oliver?
Fuck John Oliver.
I hate John Oliver.
Imagine living.
He was.
Go ahead.
He was the one who did Trump.
Yeah, he also lives in an austerity state, grew up under Thatcher, saw the decline of social democracy, and had the gall to say that Biden would bring about essentially social democracy.
Did not say that.
He did. He's pro-Biden. He's riding with Biden.
But is he settled for Biden or is he pro Biden?
No, he was always riding with Biden.
Oh my god.
These Thatcherite, simpleton.
It is simple.
If you're a Brit and you like Margaret Thatcher, email me at foolzonepod@gmail.com.
Email me.
I'm gonna fly out and visit you.
Send me an email.
Oh, she made her own Gilmore Girls prints.
The Halloween bitch?
Yeah, she loves Gilmore Girls. What a millennial.
Now we have several Twitter liberal girl mutual friends, right?
Yeah, I guess that's what they are.
Don't ever say anything bad about Trevor Noah or John Oliver to them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Gilmore Girls. I was gonna be like, bitch, I've seen that whole show twice. I can say whatever I want.
Oh no. I told you I don't watch
TV. You don't watch TV?
No, bitch.
You don't even watch Netflix?
I watch Netflix sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I watch. I haven't seen a TV in a long time.
I don't watch TV shows.
Oh, I only watch them to mock them. Like I can't get into a show anymore. Ever since I started writing, all plots are the same. I hate them.
Exactly. And it's just the thing about like a movie story is you can do so much with it because it's confined to that like hour and a half to 2 hours and a half. You know, because it's set like that and it's that short amount of time, you can do so much more with it if you really want to than a fucking, 12 episode season.
Kinda, I agree. Kinda, yeah.
Or at least it's much more interesting to watch.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, I'm big on I'm like an epic fantasy or epic pulp reader. So like my idea of a good story is 500 pages longer than it needs to be, and actually none of it had to happen. But that like a prophecy and God. And so I don't know. I guess for me it's like I actually do enjoy having a plot that's stupidly long and convoluted. It's just that it'll You have to do it in such a way that it propels itself, and that it's not like actually Jimmy just decided to go fall in the well because he's an asshole, and then everyone thinks he's an
Yes.
asshole.
Well, and even then, like some shows are better because you have
You have an end goal. Like even
Oh, yeah.
and
books are a little better because books are just more entertaining to read than watch a boring show. But if you're not watching like some ambiguous kind of drama, or like like Lost. What was the goal in Lost?
Wasn't Lost supposed to be like it thought it was a game show or something? It was bizarre. I've never seen Lost.
I don't know.
I've
Never
only
seen
ever
Lost
read the
either.
Wikipedia page once.
I'm just thinking about like shows that don't have a goal to them, that are like
Oh, yeah.
fantasy. Because I mean, there's lots of shows like that, and some shows like that are good if they're
Oh,
funny enough
one that
and
was
the characters.
basically under the dome, except it was Disney themed, which was not Enchanted. It was some bullshit show. Someone will email.
Oh, what Once Upon a Time
Yeah,
or
Once Upon
something?
a Time. It's just under the dome, but Disney.
They have a dome?
They can't leave town
Why?
because if they leave town, the magic puts them back in town.
I think that the best television is almost always in a miniseries.
Yeah. I'll agree with that. Okay, now I've sent you a picture. What kind of food do you think that is?
All right, we can make this one the thumbnail.
Yeah, really? Okay.
Okay, I'm looking, and it looks like there's something in between.
Yeah,
This is a sandwich.
that is a sandwich.
Yes.
On the sandwich.
What kind of sandwich?
It's
What you're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I think you can.
Hmm.
Peas. Both things starts with P.
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 Okay, I'm gonna say it's peanut butter and piss.
Pimento cheese and pumpernickel.
Oh my god.
I thought
Sounds
pumpernickel
gross.
only existed as a punchline, but apparently it's a real thing.
People eat pumpernickel?
Yeah, she also appropriated Asian culture. These are
Can't be a millennial or not.
wonton bats. They look like
Did you expect her to be a millennial and not appropriate Asian culture?
I don't know, man. I guess I should have. They look like Virgil, Texas. She
No.
makes her own tortilla chips.
They look like Virgil. They kind of do. Virgil, Texas is hot.
He's
say that.
the most attractive Chapo, hands down. He also refuses to
Who is
appear on stream now. What?
okay, rank Chapos in terms of hotness.
Easy. Virgil, Amber, Will, Matt, Felix.
Felix in last?
Felix Biederman's ugly as fuck.
He's not that ugly.
He don't look like Virgil. He looks slightly different, I think.
I'm just gonna go off what I know. I'm gonna go Virgil, Texas, Felix Biderman, Matt Chrisman, controversial. Amber, Will.
Oh, you think Will's ugly, but Will, guess what? Will has a long
Will's got a
girlfriend, yeah.
I know. None of the other ones. Well, doesn't Virgil have a wife?
Virgil dated a 16-year-old, and that's why he has a pseudonym. I don't think Virgil.
I thought I read
Virgil sneaks into women's windows in Brooklyn where they live and have a lot of sex. Like, I don't think Virgil's stuck with anyone.
I think I read some. You remember when the New York Times wrote that article about Chapo?
Oh no, yeah. Wait, was that Virgil's girlfriend back then, or was that
Yeah.
Oh,
Virgil's girlfriend, because she wouldn't say her name.
yeah, genius. That's smart. You don't want Virgil to know your name if you're his girlfriend. You drink a pumpkin mimosa.
Sounds good.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. Oh, it's bad for radio. She has leftover Halloween candy recipes.
What do you do with that?
My question is, what kind of human being has leftover Halloween candy?
If you live in like a petty bourgeois place, you always have leftover
Can you say
Halloween candy.
bourgeoisie real quick?
Bourgeoisie.
Oh, you said bour like an American.
I like to switch it up sometimes just to keep things fresh.
So that is a Halloween Kit Kat ice cream cake.
Hate
Butterfinger
her.
cookies, which are just brownies with Butterfinger in them, shaped like a cookie. Twix apple fluff salad. You know, this might have a thumbnail. Who knows? Let's look at this one.
Twix.
Question: what is fluff salad? Why is it heroic?
That's what I'm wondering.
That's the most heroic.
Is that just
It is, in fact, it is marshmallows, apple slices, set pineapple, and the Butterfinger Twix, the Twix crushed up. It's Cool Whip, vanilla pudding, milk, green apples, crushed pineapple, and mini marshmallows.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I want to live in a society where that's impossible. Sorry.
That's your Boko Haram gonna get you, bro. Okay, what do you think this is?
Ew! That is a jar of Grimace's cum.
Jolly Rancher moonshine. It's a cocktail.
Why is it so like viscous?
It's ice at the top. Actually, it's ice. It's just moonshine that you just put.
Oh, I thought that was like where the moonshine, where the strange purple liquid didn't touch, and I was like, what?
That's why drinking liquor is haram. Okay, we both like Reese's, right?
Yeah, I like Reese's.
Okay. Thoughts?
I wouldn't eat that. I'm sorry.
You wouldn't eat it because it's ugly. It's Reese's Pieces pie. It's actually just a chocolate pie covered in Reese's.
Okay. Well, okay. I am weird about texture, and I'm not a huge fan of like crunchy stuff. Like Reese's Pieces, you crunch into it, you have to have like intention to eat it. Whereas if you're eating a pie, it's softer. You can more casually chew it. And I don't vibe with those two things. Like putting almonds in your salad, that's a millennial thing, and I've never vibed with that because the textures don't go together.
In 5 years, when we surpass 1,000 listeners and someone makes a meme, it's gonna be you describing the mouthfeel, but it's actually just food texture.
The mouthfeel. That's wonderful. Has it been an hour yet?
What? We're just over. It's 18:01 now, so it's like an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 20 minutes.
Let's not torture the listener much longer. The one. There's only one.
Only one at this point, truth be told. Okay. Then I will wrap it up here. What does harvest hash sound like to you?
A bunch of gourds in a fucking potato.
Harvest hash would rather be called trail mix.
What the fuck?
Oh,
she's got it wrong.
Yeah, I got the last one. Okay, the last one.
The
The listeners will never see these photos because I don't want them to email this woman that I bullied her. I'm gonna call her
does it have her
have her on? Is that what you said?
No, I said, does it have her email on it? But it's got her fucking blog name on the bottom.
Bottom of every picture. What do you think that is?
No, what's the fun name or just what is it?
What do you think is in it?
It looks to me like somebody managed to put Skittles in butter.
Skittles rainbow fudge.
Wasn't that far off.
Calls it too pretty to eat.
Where's the Halloween in this?
Well, you got Skittles after Halloween. This is what you do with that extra
Oh,
candy.
You said this was too pretty to eat.
Yeah, she does have pink blonde hair.
Tip. I'm gonna bleach my hair.
Get this. I'm gonna bleach my hair, and I'm going to dye the ends of it pink, just to spite you.
I've dyed hair. I don't know if you remember, if you know this. But I'm about to go Halloween colors for my hair, so it'll actually be orange-ish on half of it quite soon.
Ooh, half of it.
Twitter. Actually, can our official podcast account please go follow her Twitter?
Yes. We'll get on that. Okay, one listener, make sure you go follow at spooky, but with no vowels. So it's SPKY Halloween.
No, don't say it.
Oh, she needs more fans.
171 followers. She has no followers.
That's
An account with 13,000 tweets.
She now she's gonna have 1,173, including the podcast account and our one listener.
Yeah, what kind of absolutely useless influencer can't get over 1,100 followers?
Because there's no audience for it. Like this woman would never be a capitalist. Nobody wants to buy this. Nobody wants to sell their attention to learn about Halloween all year.
He had all the right intentions, but actually didn't realize the reason nobody else was doing that market grift because there ain't no market to grift.
Yeah, there's no
need COVID because she ain't posted since August 24th, and I don't know what today, but she ain't posted in. Oh no, actually, she does have a post from today, from 7 hours ago.
Oh, okay, good.
I used to assume if somebody hadn't posted in a while, they got COVID.
They got fucking 13,000 tweets.
Dude, her ratios suck. 1 retweet tweet 7. I guess the only people are just moms who are trying to do something.
No, the one retweet is probably from her husband.
Absolute cucked.
Okay. Imagine being married to this woman.
Stop the recording and then we can riff or whatever.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bella ciao. Fuck, this is awkward.